Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a law that could keep him in office in the Kremlin until 2036. Despite serving an overall 4 terms as president, Putin may continue to be in power until he turns 83. What is the new legislation? How did the leader change it? Watch the full video to understand the full story. Can Vladimir Putin remain in power till 2036? A new legislation signed by the Russian president may keep him in Kremlin till 2036. Putin is currently serving his overall 4th term as president and his 6th tenure will end in 2024. The 68-year-old former KGB officer has ruled the country for more than 20 years. What is the new legislation? Earlier, a president could serve a maximum of 2 consecutive 6-year terms. The law signed by Putin limits any future president to 2 terms in office but resets his tenure. It also prevents anyone with a foreign citizenship from running for the Kremlin. The new legislation allows him to hold office for 2 additional 6-year terms, securing his position in Kremlin until 2036 if elected twice. He would be surpassing Joseph Stalin, the longest-serving leader of Russia since Peter the Great. How did Putin change the legislation? The Russian leader had proposed the changes in 2020 as part of constitutional reforms. He cited the example of US President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served for 2 terms, 1932, 1936, 1940 and 1944. The changes were backed in a public vote in July 2020. The legislation was then passed in the lower and upper houses of the Russian parliament in March 2021. How can Putin been in power for so long? Despite the limit of 2 consecutive terms, Putin has been in power for more than 2 decades. This is because he altered his role as president and prime minister. Also in 2008, the president's term was lengthened to 6 years. Critics cast the new legislation as a constitutional coup. But will Putin able to hold his position in Kremlin? Putin has brutally silenced opposition. His challenge is in maintaining his popularity within Russia.